From the bottom up.
I'm thinking millions.
From nothing to something.
I'm thinking millions.
From $1 to 100 million. We showed you how it's done.
I'm thinking $1 million cash. $1 million cash. $1 million cash. I'm thinking $1 million cash.
What up, what up? It's your boy Mo Green. Welcome to the FSTP episode 2. And last week I talked about turning nothing into something. And this week I told you I'm going to talk about change your thinking, because it can change your life. You understand what I'm saying? You got some people out here that all they have is negative thoughts. All you have is negative thoughts. And then you wonder why you can't get ahead in life. Maybe you're going to be a master of change or a victim of change. So you got to ask yourself, do you want to continue on living the life that you live and you satisfied? Or you want to change your thinking to help you move forward to the circumstances that you're living in? Because sometimes you have to change your environment. Sometimes you have to change the people you hang around. Because you could tell a person something you're about to do and you be pumped up and you ready to do it, and then they come to you and say, listen, I don't think that's gonna work. Oh, I don't think you should do that. Oh, you gonna leave that job for that, to do that? No, that's, and then and you get in the back of your mind and you start thinking, oh man, you're right, maybe I can't do it. So now your whole thinking process is off because of that one person that told you wasn't able to do it. So I'm telling you, you have to change. You have to turn negative thoughts into positive thoughts. Because let me tell you, I'm a prime example. I'm a prime example. I was up and down all my life. And then when I finally got to a certain level in life where I was up, because of my thinking, I always was up and down. I said to myself, when I got up, I know I'm gonna get down. I know I'm gonna fall. And what happened? I fell because of my thinking. Because of my thinking. You have to change what you think about. I'm telling you, listen, in life, you have to do what's more positive than what's more negative. And a lot of people say that's hard. But you gotta understand, you gotta stop watching TV, the reality shows. Yeah, that's right. Stop watching your reality shows. I know you love Housewives of Atlanta and all them other shows, and they want you, you start wanting to be like them, but you can't. You understand what I'm saying? You have to change your thinking. Let me tell you another situation. You work a job, and then all of a sudden, you get paid, and then you start going out, spending your money and not paying your bills. You're not gonna get ahead. Because you're thinking, oh, I can go ahead and get these things that I want now, and then the bills I'll pay later. And then you wonder why your bills double up. Stop saying what you can't do and start saying what you can do, okay? Either you're gonna be a creator of circumstances or you're gonna be a creature of circumstances. I used to be just like you, thinking negative all the time, thinking things wasn't gonna be right, and I never knew that your thinking controls your life. Your thinking controls everything you do. Your thinking is a reaction. When you think, you react. So before you react, you have to think, correct? Okay, I just wanted to make sure. So listen to me. I'm gonna tell you an example. I had a contract. Okay, I had a contract, and I was doing the contract, and then all of a sudden, as I'm doing the contract, the place was toxic. The place was toxic. So me and the maintenance guy that run the contract got into a little disagreement. So he said, I don't want to do business with you any longer. So he gave my 30-day written notice, but he kept my employees. So I had 30 days left. So I'm thinking negative. So I said, you know what? I gotta get out of this place. Because now I'm starting to think back to my old ways. And sometimes that happens to us. We're on the right path, but when things ain't going right, we start thinking back to our old ways. We start thinking about the things we used to do. And now we want to go back to that life when it's not really necessary. So what I did was, I asked the guy, I said, listen, can I get out the contract earlier? Whatever left of whatever you owe me, you can give it to the guys that work for you. And the crazy part is I was okay with him keeping the guys that work for me. But all I wanted to do was get out of that environment because it was messing with my thinking. It had me thinking all type of things because I knew this guy wasn't right. Your thoughts can hinder you from becoming who you really are. I'm gonna tell you an old saying, they say, get your mind right, you get your money right. You understand what I'm saying? So if you get your mind right, then you can be right. But you gotta stop letting your mind set you back. How they say a mind is a terrible thing to waste? You have to stop letting your mind set you back. You have to stop letting people tell you what you cannot do and start telling them that you can do. You have to say to yourself, when your mind tell you, when you have negative thoughts and you have things that tell you can't do something, you have to start telling yourself, because when you start telling yourself, that means you telling your mind, because understand now, you control your thoughts. You control your thoughts. So when you start listening, when you start having negative thoughts, tell your mind it's possible. I can do this. It's nothing I can't do. So a man, it tell you in the Bible, so a man thinketh, so is he. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to understand and start telling yourself, I can do this. When you have negative thoughts, don't dwell on them negative thoughts. Tell yourself, I can do this. It's possible. I can become anything I want to be. I can do whatever I want to do. You want to die fulfilling your dreams, or you want to die with your dreams inside you? You got to ask yourself that. Do you want to die fulfilling your dreams, or do you want to die with your dreams inside you? You understand what I'm saying? So listen to me. I'm going to tell you, I need you to do something for me. Number one, what I want you to do. If you got to be to work 6 o'clock in the morning, get up an hour early. I need you to get up an hour early before you go to work. Read something positive. Look at something positive. Don't look at no news. Don't read no newspaper. Read something positive, a book. Look at something on the internet, something positive, and I guarantee you, if you do that when you first wake up in the morning, just something about when you first wake up in the morning. Now, you look at, I'm telling you, I do this. First, wake up in the morning, read something positive, look at something positive, and I guarantee the rest of your day will be fine. Number two, when you wake up in the morning, lay down for five minutes. 5 minutes, and just close your eyes and picture yourself what you want to be, whatever you want to do. Picture yourself already doing it, all in your mind. Picture yourself already doing it. Do it in the morning and do it right before you go to bed. And I guarantee you do it for 30 days. And if I'm lying, you ain't never gotta listen to me again. But I guarantee you, if you do it, because you're looking at a guy that come from the hood, and I used to think wasn't nothing but the hood. And then once I got out the hood, I started seeing other things, and my mind frame started changing. I started talking to people that were positive. I started hanging around positive people. I started doing things that was positive. And I said, wow, I wish I would have known this 10 years ago, because I'd be way ahead of the game. I'd be way ahead of the game. But sometimes your environment can hold you down. Sometimes the people around you can hold you down. So you have to get your mind right. You have to get your mind right, because your mind controls your body. You control your thoughts. You control your mind. Your mind don't control you. You control your mind. Whatever you think about, you can change that thought. Imagine right now, let's close your eyes. Imagine right now, you on a boat and you in New York and you riding by the Statue of Liberty. Come on, close your eyes. You riding by the Statue of Liberty and you see her holding a torch. Can you see it? You see it? Just picture it right now. She holding a torch, right? Now, picture yourself at the car dealership about to buy a four-door Porsche Panamera. You at the dealership. You dressed to impress. You got the money. You ready to buy this new car. You feeling good. Do you see that? Look how fast you change your thoughts. So what I'm trying to tell you is that you control your thoughts. Listen, do that for me, what I just told you. I want to talk to you next week about goals, about setting your goals. This is Mo Green, FSTP, Struggle to Paradise. I'm gone. Have a blessed day.
From nothing to something. We showed you how it's done.
I'm thinking $1 million cash, $1 million cash, $1 million cash. I'm thinking $1 million cash, $1 million cash, $1 million cash. I'm thinking. See a black exotic off in traffic, then you know it's me. See me in the club a few times and think you know a G. They say, yo, can you recall? Tell them